What's going on, everybody? I hope you're enjoying your Friday so far. TGIF, thank God it's Football Friday. This is NYG Jeffy T85 here, and I'm bringing you the Black and Blue Injury Report for the New York Giants, Friday, December 9th, 2022, and game statuses for the Giants heading into this ever so important NFC East game rivalry against the Philadelphia Eagles this Sunday at MetLifeStadium, Week 14. Now, the Giants had a lot of guys that were questionable, that were banged up for this game. You know, guys that have been dealing with nagging injuries or so, just trying to fight through it the entire week. So the injury report is actually not as bad as it looked like it could have been. The final game statuses. The first three players, the three players that are out right now, should not come as any surprise, as they weren't expected to play at all. But at least there's a little bit of news that could be somewhat encouraging. Joshua Ezeudu, he's been ruled out in the game with that neck injury, but he at least got his first appearance out on the side with the trainers, outside with the team before. So at least the young third-round rookie at offensive guard from North Carolina was able to get some time out there with the New York Giants, although be it a little bit limited, as he was at least out on the field, and he was at least participating in some little bit of light running on the outside. But he's obviously not playing. Ditto for Shane Lemieux, who did appear yesterday outside with trainers. Today, right back inside, did not appear at all outside of the New York Giants. He's obviously ruled out with a toe injury that has pretty much plagued him the entire year, ever since all the way back in training camp in preseason, in week 1 of preseason against the New England Patriots. And Adoree Jackson, who's been out with that sprained MCL since the Detroit Lion game, he's out as well with that knee injury, so he's obviously not going to be playing either. Leonard Williams, the defensive lineman, one of the key contributors for that defensive line, he's been banged up a lot this season. Whether he's been dealing with a shoulder injury or an elbow injury, earlier on in the season he was dealing with a sprained MCL, and now he's dealing with a neck injury. And he's out. He's right now doubtful to play. So the Giants might be down one of their stud defensive linemen in this game, as it looks like it's trending towards Leonard Williams not playing, as he pretty much did not practice all week. He was outside on the side with the trainers, trying to stretch out, see what he can do with that sprained neck. But either way, Leonard Williams, he did not practice today. He didn't practice pretty much all week. I don't think he's going to play. I think the Giants are going to play cautious with him, maybe see how he is on that Sunday Night Football game against the Washington Commanders. And the one player on the list that is questionable is the player that popped up on the injury report that's a key player for the Giants, actually. A very key player for the New York Giants. And that, of course, is Saquon Barkley. He is questionable right now to play in this game. Although the reporters and the media believe that Saquon is going to play, and I believe that Saquon is going to play as well, he's going to try to fight through it, but he's got that neck injury. He popped on the injury report yesterday with the neck injury, and he's been deemed questionable to play, and with some doubt from the head coach that he might not be able to play. But I think ultimately Barkley will be out there on this game unless the Giants decide to hold him out and get him ready for the game against the Commanders on Sunday. But I would not be surprised if they lighten his workload a lot more, and you might see a lot more of Matt Breida and Gary Brightwell in the running back rotation for the New York Giants. So just be on the lookout for that. Now, before I go over the injury report one more time, there is a couple of other news that's been happening so far, and that, of course, is Ben Bredeson could be activated off the injured reserve and get ready to play on Sunday, as Brian Daboll sounded a lot more optimistic about the chances of offensive guard Ben Bredeson being activated off injured reserve and possibly getting in there and taking over his left guard position as well in this game overall. As the Giants, obviously, it's been a left guard rotation all season. Every single one of their guys that have been playing that left guard position have either been banged up, or they've been coming back from injury, or they just haven't been playing effective. Whether it's Bredeson, Lemieux, Gates has played left guard, Jack Anderson's playing left guard, Bredeson's been playing left guard, Ezeudu's been playing left guard. It seems like it's been a rotation at that left guard position. But if Bredesen is okay to be able to get out there and play in this game, it's going to be a big-time boost for the New York Giants in terms of getting their left guard back out there, who seem to be gelling next to Andrew Thomas on that offensive line. We'll have to wait and see. And in terms of Xavier McKinney told reporters today that he feels like, and he's very optimistic that he will return from that hand injury that he suffered during the bye week, and that he feels like he can wear a club on his left hand to protect that left hand that had pins removed from it from surgery when he had injured his hand in that ATV accident. So Xavier McKinney is confident that he can come back from that hand injury. To be honest, a lot would have to do on how the Giants are right now in terms of playoff positioning. Because if the Giants somehow fall out of it, and the Giants just, fall out of the playoff positioning, they can't make it, I'm not playing McKinney for the rest of the year. I'm resting him up. I'm getting that hand right, and I'll get him ready for the next year. But I don't think that's going to happen. I think the Giants are going to be involved in the playoff race till the bitter end. They'll probably still make the playoffs. So I'm hoping that McKinney will be back sometime by the end of the season, and he can wear that club on his hand if it's going to work out for him. It's going to make it a little bit more difficult, but just to have him out there on the football field will help out the Giants for the rest of the season. But either way, the Giants have 5 players on the GameStatus report. Joshua Ezeudu, Adoree Jackson, and Shane Lemieux will not play in this game against the Eagles on Sunday. Ezeudu with the neck, Adoree Jackson with the sprained MCL, Lemieux with the toe. They're all out for this game. Leonard Williams, who hasn't practiced all week due to that neck injury, he's doubtful to play. Don't expect him to be out there. See how he is going into that Sunday night football game against the Commanders next Sunday. And then Saquon Barkley, who just popped up on the injury report yesterday, got a couple of limited sessions in practice. He's got a neck injury. Brian Daboll did speak a little bit of doubt of him possibly playing, but I think in the end of it, and he did look fine in practice today, I do think that Saquon Barkley will give it a go this Sunday, but I would not be surprised if they limit his workload and you see a lot more Gary Brightwell and Matt Breida in this game. And some other news, Ben Bredeson could get activated off injured reserve dealing with the knee injury himself, so the Giants could get their starting left guard back on the football field Sunday against the Philadelphia Eagles. And Xavier McKinney expressed a lot of optimism and confidence that he will return by the end of the season, and he will be able to get back out there and help out this team, even if he has to wear a club on that left hand that he broke and fractured during that ATV accident in the bye week. So that is your Black and Blue injury report and game status for December 9th, 2022 TGIF. Thank God it's Football Friday. Heading into this critical Week 14 Sunday football game against the Philadelphia Eagles. So if you like this video, hit the like button below. Sub up if you haven't already to NYGJeffyT85 for more breaking news, updates, and chatter and game statuses surrounding the New York Giants. Turn on the bell for notifications on the next video or short that's going to be dropping on the channel surrounding the New York Giants. And you guys let me know in the comment section what you think about the potential of a Ben Bredeson and a Xavier McKinney returning to the lineup in the not-too-distant future, and the injury report that has been dropped around the New York Giants for this game and game statuses for this game on Sunday, Week 14 against the Philadelphia Eagles. Thank you very much, everybody. Have a great rest of your Friday. TGIF, everyone. Take it easy, and let's go New York Football Giants. As always, together blue, everyone.